Yes, people, welcome back. Another video. We're back live on air. I've had a little bit of a problem with my mic, so I've bought another one, but I might be having problems with that one. So I just thought,
Come
you know
on.
what? I've just got to make content anyway. It is what it is in its side, man. So, guys,
Yeah.
make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to Saeed TV. Make sure you subscribe here as well. I'm going to be back making content nonetheless. We just got to crack on with it now. But we're going to be talking a bit about Man United because I'll be honest, I haven't been on a pod for about a week or two. Haven't spoke with Saeed about Man United in a little while, so I think there's just a little bit to get through, really, and then we'll try and just cram it in. But first of all, Saeed, we saying, bro, I'm happy Ramadan and everything as well.
Nah, bless up, man. Big up, man. Yeah, man. It's been good. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's one of them where we're getting on with it, but obviously United is same old. But I'm sure we'll crack onto it, man. But big up to everyone locked in right now. Hit the like button, and yeah, man, let's get into this, bro.
Yeah, bro. Now, big up for coming on as always, man. So, yeah, United, first of all, bro, out the FA Cup. Like,
Yep.
Fulham, come to Old Trafford. I thought it was one of them games, if I'm honest with you. I thought, yeah, we could have won. I'm not saying it was amazing, but I thought as the game went on, we had the better of the chances. Chido looked quite bright. We couldn't get the ball over the line, and we got out on penalties. I know someone has to lose on penalties, but, bro, that's a trophy that, you look at the teams that are left other than Man City, and it's opportunity. There's Bournemouth, there's Palace, there's Forest, and I know they're better than us so far this season in the league, but at the end of the day, in a one-off game, I was looking at that list thinking, Man United have got a chance to go back-to-back in the FA Cup here and try and win a trophy and salvage what has somewhat been a poor season. And, bro, we're out. You was at the game. Does it? I'm not saying does it because people might be thinking, what do you mean, does it bother you? Like, were you really bothered, or are you just tired because you were like, yo, do you know what? It's another loss, man.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixture, I think for me, obviously, losing on penalties is the worst way to go out and that. But ultimately, it's a cup that they're out, man. You know what I mean? And nothing's kind of going Amarin's way. Nothing's going our way. You know what I mean? Does it kind of make us better as a team when the FA Cup? No, we've seen that before with Ten Hag. But it just kind of gives us a little bit to cheer about, man. And I know that sounds like, small club mentality, but bro, like, not a lot of people are winning trophies this year. Chelsea might not win a trophy. Arsenal not winning a trophy this year. Obviously, miracle if they win the Champions League. Tottenham, they're probably not going to win a trophy this year. It's only Liverpool, really, and maybe Man City. So, but that's no one's really winning like major trophies and whatnot.
And it kind of gives us something to scream about, even in a poor season again.
In a poor season again.
You lot are Arsenal. You're signing all these players. You're maybe challenging for the league. You can't win a trophy, but we can.
Yeah,
it just gives you like that sort of energy, doesn't it? It allows you to have the energy because then when these clubs come for us, we can say, yeah, in our poorest season, we still won something. What did you win?
Yeah, and that's something that I feel like we could have done with that. And to be honest with you, the Fulham game, if I'm being truly honest with you, bro, they kind of dominated most of the game, but without maybe clear-cut chances. We had probably edged it in terms of clear-cut, but again, still kind of Garnacho scuffing it. Chido did well to kind of Leno to take it over the bar. But unfortunately, man, we're out, and now it's Europa League or bust, bro. That's it now. And if I'm being honest with you,
that's not going to be easy,
I don't rate Real Sociedad, but does it take a lot to beat this Man United team? Does it take a lot to control the game? Does it take a lot to find out, that what, man? It's not as if you're getting beat by a Rashford in form back in the day when when under Oli you had Rashford, Green, and man Pogba. You see what I mean? Like we bullied them last time. Remember Real Sociedad? We bullied them.
That was lockdown. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think United can do that at the minute, especially with this team right now. So they got beat by Barcelona heavily on the weekend. But again, we're not Barcelona. They got beat by Madrid, but again, we're not Madrid. So
and to them, they're probably going there, and they rotated quite a bit against Barcelona, so they're going all in on this. By the way, because I saw that game, they had a red card. They had a red card early. It changes it. A red card away at Barcelona is going to make it difficult. They're going all in with Kubo, Ozyabal, Zubimendi. They've got some good players there as well. And I'll be honest with you, it kind of. You remember when Bilbao beat us with Bielsa when we were younger?
Yeah, Bilbao.
I think they had Ander Herrera.
They had Ander Herrera. They had the manager of Bournemouth
right now.
They had, was it Llorente? Yeah, Llorente was there.
I think Llorente was there.
There was this fast right back that was playing as well.
That's what I'm saying. They had, and
I feel
like
as well.
They're going to think of that. They're going to think of like, making their moment, their Bilbao moment. And like, I'm worried going to them for the first leg in Spain, technical footballers, they are going to get chances. The crowd are going to be up for it. No matter who it is, when Man United are in town, it always raises the level of the players. And Man United, we've got to be ready. We've just played 120 minutes against Fulham. We're out of the cup now. The league is basically done. This is everything. I don't know. Because the second leg's at Old Trafford, yeah, I'm always going to be slightly optimistic. I'm a Man United fan that we can do anything. But bro, we need to come out that Sociedad game with something to play for or cling on to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Facts. We need bro. If we lose that game, Tyrone, man, we could be in trouble, bro. Like, because going back to our leg, are we gonna score? Are we then and we're gonna concede? I know people say away goals and whatnot, we could do whatever, but we've got to score goals, man. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, we can't do that. We haven't even got Chido, which is a big. But again, I don't know who to blame with that one. Was it a case of we're moaning now, but did we realize that we need Chido? You know, like it's one of them where it's difficult, man, because Chido was not in the conversation. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. Until recently, like in the last,
I think he came on against Everton. It started from then, didn't it?
Yeah, Everton. It started from then. You know, Tottenham game as well. So it's one of them where, like, I hear it, I understand where everyone's coming from, but we didn't really technically know we're going to be this desperate. You know what I mean? But then again, there's no foresight. There's no Rashford's gone, Anthony's gone. Oh shit, we're gonna have to need some attackers here to kind of. You should have maybe thought ahead and said, you know what? Let's look ahead to be like bringing some players in. We didn't do that. That's a bad situation from the club. So all in all, man, it is poor, man. But again, it puts pressure on the players there. Xerxes was knackered when he came off. You know what I mean, and whatnot. Mentality-wise, is he up for it as well now after losing that penalty, after missing the penalty? Forget, you know, I'm sure we'll discuss Hojlund a little bit, but Hojlund.
I wanted to touch on it now because I wanted to link it to Chido, because at the end of the day, the truth is Chido he's got to work on his touch, he's got to work on his anticipation because he's 18. I'm not going to get onto him, but what I saw in that cameo was a desire to show that he wants to be on that pitch, making them runs as a number 9, getting in shooting opportunities where he's not scoring, but he's getting in them in moments. He made Bassi and Anderson work much more. And bro, Hojlund's 72 million. Chido's basically come for peanuts because he's come from the youth setup. At the end of the day, I know he can't play, but I'd rather have him and Xerxes now as the two options till the end of the season. Say, do you know what? Run it than Hojlund. Bro, Hojlund we've done man them talk for time, and some people have said to give Hojlund some time. Some people have said no. At the end of the day, we're probably all on the same path now. This guy, Saeed, is in big trouble, bro.
I see your TikTok. Yeah, I see your
Saeed
TikTok.
is in big trouble.
You know what it is for me, bro? Yeah. I don't know if you heard it on the TV. They were moaning at him for pressing, bro. He wasn't pressing. They were saying, run for the ball, run after it. You know what? Like when Chido came on, he was running every lost ball and he was running that. Bro, Hojlund wasn't even moving, bro. He was just getting bullied. He started off all right, actually. First 10 minutes.
Yeah, he started off all right, but every time he got into it, he lost a couple of duels to Calvin Bassi and he didn't want it.
And then that's what happens. He gives up. He gives up. When it doesn't go his way, it's very difficult for him to recover. That's the problem with him. Yeah. Very difficult for him to get back to where he needs to be. And that, again, I'm not saying Man United is not the worst. And that is the worst position to be as a player, that number 9 spot, because it's a poison challenge. I get it. But still, it doesn't deter you from having the first touch. It doesn't make sure that, you know what I mean? Like, bro, man was doing flick-ons. I'm like, bro, what's he doing flick-ons here for? I seen the man doing flick-ons. I was like, yo, brother. We do flick-on for? Yeah. No, real talk. I was like, yo, what's this guy doing flick-on for? And I was just like, I was gobsmacked, bro. I really, really was gobsmacked. So, yeah, bro, like, I don't know what we're going to do with him. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know. But ultimately...
Did you see what come out today about, like, if we, to make not a loss on him, we have to sell him for, like, 38 million. Did you see it?
Or to make not a loss on him?
There's basically, Luckhurst done, like, a breakdown of every player and saying what we need to sell him for to not make a loss. Hojlund was 38 million. So we need to sell him for 38 million not to make a loss.
That's crazy.
Do you think we can get that?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When you look at in world football, there's a bad need of strikers. Like yo, bro. I was watching like last night, AFTV, and they were talking about strikers, innit? And they were talking about Gyökeres, Sesko, and then obviously they were talking about Isak, but Isak was what, the dream signing. Yeah. When they were talking about Gyökeres and Sesko, I was like, even though Gyökeres and Sesko are doing their thing, But look at what we're talking about in
Look
football.
at the bars, compared to what we grew up on.
What we grew up in, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Broski is bad. And that's my thing for me. It's like,
and there's no guarantee with any of them. There's no guarantee that any of them would both come in. Like, I agree with you. If Sesko went to Arsenal, I'm not looking at it as a United fan thinking, yo, they've got Sesko. Like, oh my God. I'm looking at it thinking, let me see if you can actually do it.
Yeah.
They don't put that fear into you where when you sign a striker and you're thinking, do you know what, raw, like, you know, when we signed Van Persie, the league was on notice. Like, everyone knew, raw, this guy's a bad boy striker. If he comes in and he stays fit, he's doing sick. If Sesko goes to Arsenal, I'm not looking at it like that because, like you said, the market, Lautaro Martinez, Thuram's, Lukaku's, whoever it is. Like,
yeah.
I'm not looking at it and thinking, whoa, do you know what, you're amazing. Isaac is the only guy right now because Lewandowski's the last one of the dying breed. Benzema's in Saudi now.
And he's 36.
Yeah, Lewandowski's the last of like the originals now.
Yes, originals. No, not many.
Guys.
It's not many, and that's the thing. That's why Barcelona still hold on to Lewandowski before they maybe make their move for a striker. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's bad, bro. Right now, it's bad, bro. The talent is bad. Everything's bad. And like I said to you, bro, Xerxes can get away with it because obviously he can play in the false nine role. He can do whatever, link up, play well. But when you're an actual goal scorer or meant to be a goal scorer, your priority should be scoring goals. And for him, he just can't do anything at the minute, bro. He can't even get in the right scoring places. Like, bro, he must have one shot a game, if that.
Yeah,
like,
and he's not scored in 19.
I think it's more than that, you know. It's like 20 odd.
Oh, really? I thought Garnacho was 18 and Hojlund's 19.
Is he?
This is Man United's front three. Both of them combined have not scored in over 30 games. Yet they are starting still nearly every week.
Yeah, he's in his last 18 games, 0 goals, 15 shots, 6 on target, 4 big chances missed, 8 games without a shot.
Oh,
wow. 8 out of 15, 8 out of 18. Wow. That's a lot, you know, for a striker.
And he's starting a majority of them. I guarantee there's 15 starts out of 18 in that.
Wow, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
That's why for me, Chido, like on the Big Six yesterday, I don't know if you watched it yet, but we had a big debate and the Turkish and Matisse like, yo, you're just going to throw him to the, like, it's lambs to the slaughter, innit, for Chido. Like, I said, no, it's just a case of giving someone a different opportunity, like giving someone a chance, say, right, this is what he is, this is what he does, and, you know, like, this is what, like, you know what I mean? We're just giving him an opportunity. We're not saying, like, he's going to be the next big thing and whatever. Like, I'm just saying Chido is going to do his thing and hopefully he smashes it. That's all it is.
Would you be in a position now, based off what Chido showed us in the FA Cup game? I know that, look, put our views aside, put the whole fans into it. There's going to be some fans that are going to be hard on him. Oh, he's not good enough. This and that. You know what? Some fans are like, it's too early. And I'm like, why are you getting on to him? But there's going to be fans like us that actually we can see what he's doing. And for me, he's learning a lot now because next year I look at it and see this. Like he says, my TikTok. I see Chido as part of the squad next season, whether another number 9 comes in or not. Xerxes could stay. Chido could be as a number 9, as in the proper number 9, and then the main number 9. So we've got a proper number 9 goal scorer. Chido, who's the substitute goal scorer. And Xerxes could do a bit of both. Number 10 link up. Hojlund, you can go. So for me, with the Europa League, potentially he can't play, as we know. Hojlund's going to play in that. With the league done, and we're basically fighting to just get a mid-table finish. I'm not saying I want Chido to start because I don't want to put too much. I'm happy to see him, though, get more minutes than Hojlund because I view him here longer term than Hojlund. I've seen everything I can from Hojlund in 18 months. I've seen everything I can. Longer now.
I've seen everything I can.
Everything. Why am I going to want to keep a player playing minutes, getting game time, if I want him 1 out the door and 2, I don't think he's good enough? And Chido in 1 game feels like it should. And I know it's only 1 game, but
But you see fundamentals, though, bro. You see fundamentals. You see like link up play. You see running down the channels. You see him. Yo, he actually, Calvin Bassey lost the ball and then he went around him and then
turned him like.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know what? I don't mind seeing Chido get more minutes even in the league now because I view him here longer term than I see Hojlund. Am I wrong for thinking that? Would you be happy with that? Or is that
for me? That's fair. Like, especially when you know that Chido's younger and he could just be part of the squad and whatever. And you know what I mean? Like, he can still develop on the 18s. He can still go down if he needs to. But ultimately, like, yo, Like, man's just getting a flavor of the actual.
Yeah.
And the man thing is with Hojlund, yeah, he's just skipped the process, you know. He went from Copenhagen to Atalanta to a big money move to Man United, bro.
And he wasn't
How
even
crazy
starting
that
at
is.
Atalanta every week.
I know. That's the crazy thing about what we did. We literally just said, you know what?
That development from going from a C to a B, then an A. You've gone C
Yeah.
to A.
C to A. And that's what Man United do, bro. And that's why, for me, I'm kind of worried about what players they actually sign in the summer, bro. I generally am worried about, like, Quenda. Yeah, cool, Quenda. But, bro, he's still young, you know. Like, you know, and listen, I'm not saying he's not got ability. He's got bags of ability, but he's still young. 18 years old. 18. Coming to Premier League.
Different pressure.
Different pressure, bro.
Different pressure,
you know?
yeah.
So,
I want him. I like him, but are we going to overplay him? Are we going to, like, oh, I know what you mean, like, make him look bad even though he's not bad? That's what we do to players. Make them look bad even though he's not bad.
Even though
and
it's
like,
not
and the worst thing is as well, like, Said, is you look at it and, like, we've seen Man United come out today saying, you know, they're planning, well, not Man United, but James Duck has come out from the Telegraph, said Man United are planning for 4 years without the Champions League. So that says a lot of potentially about the budget and what we're looking at. And then also you've got Amorim saying, you know, trophies not everything, which I get, because obviously we've won trophies with you know, Eric Ten Hag, and the football wasn't great. But in terms of, like, where we are as a club, do you think that we might be going backwards?
Brother, we're already going backwards, man. But I get what you mean. Like, I think
like long term, like, if we're not, because if we're not thinking about Champions League, that shows the club and maybe not having aspirations to be in the Champions League. You get what I'm saying? But you want, but I'm sorry, just before you come in, I'm going to let you land. The mad thing that bothers me is that Man United are apparently planning for 4 years without Champions League football to help their budgets or whatever, to make them see realistic what side it could be on. But then a few months ago, they were coming out with Project 2028, where you want to win the league in the 4 years. Yeah. So where does it add up?
That's what I'm saying. How are we gone from Project 21 to let's go to 2028 Premier League to now, you know what I mean? 4 more seasons of that. But I'll be honest with you, why is there Europa League guaranteed, by the way, Ty? Why is Europa League guaranteed?
That's true.
Like, what makes them have this idea of United are going to be in the Europa League next season? Like, who's to say that? There is top.
Yeah, because you know what? If you won the FA Cup, you get it.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. So they're thinking,
so that's one gone. We're definitely not getting it in the league.
Yeah,
yep.
Gambling on FA Cups.
We're gambling on basically winning Europa just to get Champions League now. Then,
yeah, but without, bro, if we don't win this Europa League, bro, we are having like 1 game a week next year. You know, bro, 1 game a week next year.
But
you know how mad that is. You know how mad that is.
Is it a blessing?
Nah, what could be seen? I get it. Yeah, you can say like, 1 game a week could be good for us, isn't it? But really and truly, does that mean we're gonna perform better? I don't know. There's no guarantee of that. We could be, and we could go on a roll, and the manager could do well.
Time on the training pitch.
Is there a guarantee?
Time on the training pitch, get his players adjusted. The only negative it can have, though, is when you're like a Liverpool, Arsenal, and that right now, if you lose a game, when you're playing midweek, you can quickly bounce back and win. And then, but if you lose on a Saturday, then you lose again the next Saturday. Bro, we're waiting a whole week. And the players have that urge. Like, when you're a player, if you lose a game, you can imagine when you're younger. I don't know if you kick ball when you're younger, but when you lose, you're like, right, I want to play again. Or even if you play FIFA, if you play FIFA with your boys, your brother, and you lose, you're like,
I want to play again.
Rematch. If they say, nah, we're not having a rematch, we've got dinner downstairs, like, you're getting mad because you want to play them again. If you're a footballer and you're losing and you're playing only weekly, that starts then putting pressure mentally in your head, because then you want to win, and you want to win so much. You don't play naturally. You might lose more because you're not playing your natural game. You're overthinking the losses.
Overthinking it, bro. You're overthinking it. And this is the damning thing about it, bro. You're overthinking
How do you
it.
think Amorim views it then? Because if you're Amorim, right, and he's a manager that's coming to Man United, he knows the budgets are tight. He knows he's going to have to sell to buy. But then you've got Man United planning without Champions League football for 4 years. But then you've got a manager like Amorim, who's won things at Sporting, was unbeaten at Sporting at the start of the season. His personal aims are to win leagues. He wants to do well. Do you think now he might be looking at thinking, this club are not going to go forward if this is what their aspirations are? Or do you think he's looking at it saying, do you know what? Yeah, you lot are being realistic. You lot are telling me, because this guy wants to win. He's not coming to say, Europa League. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. You're spot on, bro. I feel like for me, in terms of what we're trying to do right now, you kind of don't understand what their plan is. You know what I mean? And the manager now, I worry that the amount of games we got now to the season, he might lose a lot and lose heavily. And that is a bad thing for him.
Between now and the end of the season?
Yeah, end of the season, yeah. Like he loses a lot of games. That's my worry for me because I said to Musa, me and Musa are in the same situation. I don't know if I can get worked up about a new manager anymore. Nor am I going to be emotionally attached to manager anymore. I'm going to be like, what's best for Man United? Like, I want the manager to succeed, but it doesn't mean like now to the season, you just end up losing every game. So it's like people will say like, yo, Saeed right off the season, whatever, but you keep losing every game. It brings a different feeling. Another loss brings a different feeling, like 3-0 loss to this team, 4-0 loss to that team. You don't know it. We could win, and I hope we win, but you don't know what feeling it gives you. So you can say, for example, yo, I'm going to slap you right now, but at the end of it, like, it's going to be gone. But it's that feeling, you don't know, innit? You don't know how you're going to feel. Once I slap you, you're going to be like, oh, shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he's going to feel with Man United. It's like, we're going to say ride the storm, but even the manager said, I didn't expect to be this bad.
Yeah, and that's what I started thinking to myself. Like, you're getting group chats, obviously, we're there, and people are talking about it, and I'm like, are Man United going backwards? And that's the question I'm now starting to ask myself. And I'm like, but the thing is, it's not just backwards. My thing is, are we going backwards to then go forwards, or are Man United going backwards and actually we're just going backwards? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you see where I am? I'm kind of like, I'm hoping on Amorim to get his players in, 4 or 5 starters, and then I'm like, right, you know what? Take the hit this season. We're going to be better next season. But then people are saying to me, well, Ty, what's he proved that we're going to be able to go forward next season?
Yeah,
he's not done any. And this is why I'm like, where are you right now in terms of, if I said to you, right, United are going backwards, but we're going backwards, or United are going backwards, but you know it's going to go forwards. Where are you feeling right now?
I'd say Man United are gonna go backwards to go forwards, but I don't really trust the people in charge. I generally think for me, unless we get a full ownership of either Ineos or Qatar, I don't see much, man. Like, Glazers being there is a big for me, like, stumbling block. Like, I think ultimately, right now, the money situation, the debt, there's no like, bro. Even when I say backwards to go forwards, I don't know. Like, because they say they're doing it right now.
I know.
But I don't think so. Like, someone to me yesterday, the other day, I was in a barbershop. They said, "Yo, United might be just low key done."
Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm not that guy, and whoever that guy is, he's not mad for saying it.
He's like, yo, it could be that United just don't return back to the glory days.
Whoever he supports, he might be looking. Is he a United fan or is he neutral?
Yeah, United fan, United fan.
Yeah, okay, United fan. So like, he's looking in a sense of like, yeah, do you know what? I do think we're done because we're fans. Like, the thing that fans want to do is you're always going to find, even if it's 1% to hold on to, or 1% of hope, or that's what we do as fans. That's the dopamine. We love it. We love winning games. But then you get some fans that might just be like, yo, we're cooked. And the truth is, we might be, but because you always have that little bit of Amorim might turn around. If we get 4 signings, if we get this, that's what. And you know what? I stand on what I think. That is what I am like. That I am going to be like, if we get 4 or 5 signings. Some people say I'm mad, but some people will be like, yeah, do you know what? Like that guy, yo, you man, just accept it. We are cooked.
Finished.
Bro, like you said, the ownership. And I mean, you don't really like talking about ownership, but the truth is the truth. They're still there lingering. We know we haven't got money to buy. We have to sell. Then you don't know who we're going to buy and, you know, what type of players we're going for. You're getting food coming off the canteen and like these little things that I know we don't really care about as much. People that work there probably do care about it because they're like, this is where we work every day. Yeah. So like they're losing that on. There's so much going on.
There's so much.
I don't know, bro. The Europa League is everything now. Between now and May, this is it. It's the only thing. It's the only
teams
thing.
in the Europa League are better than the teams in the FA Cup.
Yeah, and the only thing that can give us joy this season is the Europa League. If we got the Europa League, bro, I don't care about the league.
Liverpool, we beat one of the best teams in Europe last season in Liverpool. Like FA Cup is one of them where even if you play Man City, there's hope in that game that on your day. Europa League, you've got to show a bit of principles, show a bit of style, bit of swagger. You know what I mean, Broski? Like, I don't know, man.
Saeed, man, we're gonna have just to wait and see. Obviously, our next game, who we got next?
It's Ross Sociedad and Arsenal.
Oh, what a week! Right,
Yeah,
before we wrap up, then, like, how's this week gonna go, bro? What you thinking?
Yeah, I think we'll scrape a draw out of Real Sociedad, but then I think we'll lose 1-0 to Arsenal.
Would you be shocked if we lost both?
No. Yeah, never.
Would you feel any different towards Ruben Amorim if we're sat here next Tuesday or next Monday, because I've got to go Cheltenham next Tuesday, so we'll do something on another day, or like a pre-record on Sunday or something.
Yeah.
If we lose both games, when we do our next video, do you think you're going to feel any different, or are you going to be like, no, do you know what? We're just in the cycle of what we're in?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I still expect the manager to, because I told you already, I'm not calling for no manager out, but if he wants to get sacked, like, is what it is, and if the pressure was mounting on him, I get what it is. If you're hammering in, I get you. If you're hammering out, I get you. Like,
yeah,
I feel like for me, it's that situation where nobody's right. Like, United, no one can tell me, the United fan base, you're right about everything. You're not.
Yeah.
Everything down the line, you've got things wrong, or you've anticipated to be this, and you've like, nobody knows what United are. We don't know. The Glazers don't know who they are.
As much as our views are all over the place, that's what we're all over the place, because the club's all over the place.
All over the place.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it.
We literally mirror each other. We literally mirror each other.
Facts. Yeah, I'm gonna go with we're gonna lose to Sociedad and we're gonna draw to Arsenal. That's what I'm gonna go with. Just because Arsenal haven't got any firepower. If Arsenal score first, I think it's long because they can defend and we can't really score. We have to score first against Arsenal. But a big week, man.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes, bro. That's been sick, though. That was a great chat. I'm glad.
Big chat, man.
Yeah, that was sick. We spoke on loads, man. Yeah, Saeed, man, big up. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Saeed down below in the title, Saeed TV. Make sure you get your likes in, make sure you get your comments in as well. We'll be back doing this video obviously every week. I'll be back on Saeed after Ramadan as well. So big up, guys, that if you're on Ramadan as well, watching. Blessings to you guys all and your families and that as well. Saeed, big up for coming on, man, as always, bro.
Come on, bro. Love, man, each every time, man. Hit the like button, people. Subscribe, man. Big up to you.
Love that. And we'll catch you on the next video, guys.
Big up.